Alright, we're back. I'm back. We're doing this again. Third time. And to be honest, it's like it's at the point where it's starting to get a tiny bit boring. Fortunately, this game holds promise in the long run, so we're going back in, and it's gonna take me a few minutes to get my voices going, so bear with me on that. Not that they're ever gonna get good, I'll just, you know, get them back. Let's see. When I saved the last time, I wanted to see what would happen if I didn't say I would walk home with Yuri. I think I'm still gonna go back. I'm not conflicted about it anymore. I've found my peace, but I'm gonna go back and see what happens. I'm gonna walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for you? I'm not gonna read this. I'm just gonna, bye-bye. Once more. Jeez, I already seen it. Yeah, it's too much sometimes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Sinking emoji.
Yes. Oh, they says the same thing at the end. Okay. Thanks for not freaking out about that, guys. I just wanted to see what would happen. Alright, now we're back to this. Okay. We're going for Yuri again. Oh, this is harder. You know what? Anyway.
Yeah, I thought you were actually not gonna read anything.
No. Yeah, I just didn't want to. I was just trying to get through that fast. What does Doki Doki actually mean?
I think it has something to do with, it's like the Japanese sound, like, you know, how we would say, like, you know, the thumb. It's supposed to be like heartbeat or something like that.
Of the heart.
Oh, Doki Doki. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to point out, I don't normally drink this much water. I noticed I probably take a drink of water like every 30 seconds. It's just because the first time I did this, doing the voices like really messed with my voice. So the music helps, but I'll try not to because it's probably pretty distracting. Okay. Dang it. No, what? Oh, unrequited. Some of these words are repeated a lot, aren't they? No, I'm sorry, Yuri, you're not gonna like this one that much. Wait, did that one just make someone angry? Did I make her angry with that? Huh. Do you guys think Yuri's the easiest? I don't know, I just feel like she's the easiest.
What do you mean the easiest?
Because
for the poems?
Yeah.
Maybe.
John
I was gonna say, like, I was like,
Okay, starting with Monica. It's really hard to start doing these the first time. Ah, man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Oh, I thought she was talking to me. I don't play piano. Yeah. Ha ha ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Hey? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. but it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look for. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Hey, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Yeah. Because it's right in your... Oh, it is? Someone fact check that. Monica! Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Okay. Squinting face. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Shiori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Really don't want to do her voice, so if we can limit the dialogue, that'd be great. I walk over to her. Dang it. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Hey! You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Oh, thank you. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Shiori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. You say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. The conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Gotta do some miming. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Matthew, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. I mean, I did just dump her yesterday, so it's reasonable to assume that she would be a little sad. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Matthew. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. That's important to me, too. I mean, I'm all... That's Yuri's voice. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. What now? Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Matthew. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Hehehe, you're so funny, Matthew. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Whoa. Whoa. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do you know? What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Somebody better distract me. She smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. I want to take this time to say that this is probably one of the first times that Matthew, the character's emotions, have not mirrored mine, like, really closely. At this point, I don't really care about Sayuki. That's right, yeah, Sayuki. But maybe that's just because it's been a while. We'll see. Just wanted to point that out. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being... I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly, with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I like the music. ... I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. She apologizes so much she makes me apologize for stuff I shouldn't even apologize for. Case in point. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy. Did I say Sayuki before? Sorry, I meant Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Matthew, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many more untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Do I get to answer here? Dang it. I guess. You don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Dot dot dot. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. What'd you say? As someone honest and caring. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Dot dot dot. Okay. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Me too. You know what? Why be original? Original is for other people. Dot dot dot. Matthew, your writing has only improved in these last few. Actually, just want to say I don't like this one. Of the ones I've done, I don't like this one. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly as the music changes. Matthew, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. I'm trying to talk sad because I get the sense this is kind of like a sad speech. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. Aww. You know, and those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Matthew. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Matthew. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you always treated me just like anyone else. I'm just gonna bring up how that's not very realistic, but you know, immersion and stuff. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. We respect women. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? With Natsuki. Her and I are great pals. If you put it that way, yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head into her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Please don't be creepy. Let me get it for you. They've all been creepy. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to hide me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding. I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Hey, it's not creepy. Nice. Good job, Yuri. Good job. This is downright cheerful and optimistic. Good job. Good job. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. And instead of taking it from me, she looks away. ... Do you dislike it? No, of course not. It just said that. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. ... Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Really and truly? She nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. Oh, is that a reference to like when Monica broke up the chocolate thing? That'd be funny if that's what that was. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. See, I'm kind of hoping that Natsuki will be like really mad at me this time, but at the same time I want to see what's up with Sayori, so... See, the reason these decisions are so hard to make is because you have so little to go on. Like, I just literally have... I don't know, chance would be a good decider. Let's go with Sayori. I can see if she's angry some other time.
Dot dot dot. It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. Squiggly line. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Matthew.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hehehe.
Tired of doing that stupid laugh.
Hehehe.
All the girls say that. Don't like it. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
Everyone's... No. If a girl says she's fine, it's not fine. That's just how life works.
Yay!
Even if they say yay. Not how it works.
I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. See you.
Sayori, what's in my eye? Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
You know what would be really is if like they give you the choice to walk home with her or like to stay with the others. Now that would be a conflicting choice right there. They make it easy. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I'm not Suzuki. Sounds like a car company, actually. The others don't. The others sound like names, but Natsuki kind of sounds like a car company. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even. I knew she'd be mad. Next. Oh snap! Wow. I knew she'd be mad. I didn't know she'd be that mad. Whoa. Wow. Past the point of. At the point of no return, I guess. Jeez. Hey. I'm on it. Hi, Matthew. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, no. Being this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... See, do I have a social life outside of this club? That might have been in the first chapter or whatever. I don't remember if I do or not. I wasn't in any clubs, but that doesn't mean I don't have friends that won't laugh at me or anything. Anywho's, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ha ha ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem. Oh! This better not be Yuri's poem. I hate stuff like that. It's just like cringing and ugh. Don't let it be that poem. That's probably not. Your style's gotten so refined, Matthew. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. I swear. Something that keeps getting into my eye. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. It is my dashing good looks. Well, she just needed some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. This is the part where I say, don't put it like that, or, I guess, because, you know, I'm a simple person. Oh, okay, we change it up a little bit, that's good. That's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy, what? I didn't know it was edgy. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes you want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Get your head out of the gutter, Monica. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. That's right. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Duly noted. Also slightly scared now. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. Say that like I'm going to hurt her. I will not. I'll hurt all 3 of the other ones before I hurt Yuri. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. That sounds more likely. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. What was her poem last time? It was like, oh, it's the weird spacing. Lady who knows everything. Hey, wasn't Yuri accused of being a know-it-all? Let's see what this poem says. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Shouldn't there be an in? Maybe. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glittering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. No, it's like the... No. I can't... The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Well now. Good. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. That's why I wrote a poem that says the opposite. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? See, I don't know if I should read into this like a ton or not. Normally I wouldn't, but this is obviously not a normal game, so I feel like everything could be foreshadowing or something. Who knows? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? See, that's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that. Let me save, by the way. I'm gonna overwrite that one. Okay, so I'm starting to figure out, like, the characters at this point, you know, like, I kind of get the gist of them. Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. So what is it? So it's this. Okay, I thought that's what it was, but I couldn't figure it out. You wouldn't think it'd be so hard, but it's really hard, guys. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? That can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want you to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club. There we go. I do not get to say literature nearly enough anymore. That's my advice for today. Not in any way creepy, which is good. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Oh. Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. How do you sigh in, like, sigh? Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Please, Natsuki. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Thank you. And secondly, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ho? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Hey, that is a new expression. Nice. At least I'm pretty sure it's a new expression. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making... Yes! That's what I'm talking about! That made this whole game worth it. Thank you for... We started with the cupcakes, and now we end with the cupcakes. Thanks for watching this stream, guys. That's all the Doki Doki we're going to be playing, because it can't get better than this. Or maybe we have to wait till we actually get to the cupcakes. Ooh, that's a challenging decision. Let's go until we actually get the cupcakes. That'll be more fulfilling, I think. That's right. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! Yes! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pounding too? Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Hey, that's one of her words. Like, maybe. I think it is. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Matthew. The one who is truly useless. Hahaha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go... Oh, snap. I mean, that's not that hard. I already based. But they're cupcakes. Ooh. Oh. Ah, dang it. could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Don't make me pick. That's not a good leader. A good leader would never make one of their workers in one of their workers in a situation like that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Dang it. I was hoping I'd get an easy out. I suppose we wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Shots fired. Matthew might not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, you may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Matthew to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Matthew to decide how he'd like to contribute. Thank you for that, Monica. Besides, he hasn't really... Why did they make this so hard? He hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can't we just settle this already? Yeah, Matthew, you're okay with this, right? No. In the end, it's up to you. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Alright, let's save here. Alright. Let me see here. Let's use reason. Reason always trumps emotions. Everyone knows that. I'm not gonna go with Sayori. I kind of burned that bridge. I mean, I just kind of want to see how that plays out, you know? Natsuki, I would really like to go to because of the cupcakes, but I'm suspicious that I'll get the cupcakes either way. And it's fun that she's angry all the time, so I mean, she probably would still be angry, but more angry is probably better, so at least Yuri and Monica. Originally, at the very beginning of the game, I said I was gonna like try and woo Monica. That didn't work out so well because the game's not really set up for you to pick her, so I went with Yuri. I don't really want to switch, but yeah, alright, let's just go with Yuri, you know? Why not? This is where it all goes downhill, isn't it? I'm pretty confident. Well, I'll probably be more helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... So you'll be helping Yuri then, Matthew? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hidden pain face. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. I'm right there with you. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word.
but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Matthew?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's very accurate, actually.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Angry ...
Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Matthew picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had.
Yes, they are.
They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. And she already has trouble with words. Trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri's trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that you tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this.
Huh?
Better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best heart.
Yes, they are. High fives all around. I agree. Yes, they are.
I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head up.
Is this the shortest class? I feel like this is the shortest meeting. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Music change. I turn around.
Sorry, I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. Decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Matthew. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? ...
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason, with the most common sense. I hate that. That's so annoying.
Top 10 anime jump scares.
Technical difficulties. Okay. I think the thing I hate the most about it is that there's no, like, warning. It's just the whole thing. God. That actually scared me, though, a little bit. I jumped. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out what... It also, like, completely broke the immersion. Gosh darn it, you stupid background. It's gonna take me, like, another 10 minutes to get back into this properly. You wanted me to point out when you were overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, hang on. Sorry, this is just, no wait. This is just personal reasons, sorry. Gonna screenshot that. Alright. Where are we? Ah, yes. Sorry, again. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Here we are. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. Find out next week. Nah, we gonna get through this. We gonna either make something happen or not. I don't know. I hope something happens. Like, you know, in general, something happens. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Oh, does it jump to Sunday? Oh, that'd be great. Oh, yeah. Fastest Saturday ever. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club earlier the other day. Oh no, it's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? This game is not going to guilt trip me. It will not. Nope, I refuse. I am a strong, independent man. I don't need emotions. I can ignore her feelings if I want to. This is not anything related to what I was saying. This is like a compromise at best. And I don't compromise. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? The people who know this game know why I'm laughing. The people who don't, yeah. Anywho,
Hi, Matthew.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I mean, it's not that messy. I like that. Is that chicken? Chicken duck? I don't know. I also recognize the same stuffed animal and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
Ha ha ha! If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. What about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. See, there's those red dots again. That's kind of weird. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Matthew.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, I didn't make that stupid mistake, and you wouldn't have been so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
In this case, the laugh is acceptable. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
Ha ha ha.
Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Matthew. But you're wrong. Nothing happened. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Well, seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Matthew? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find any reason to get out of bed. The reason is to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
Okay, so wait. Isn't like... Yeah, I know I'm gonna break the immersion, but isn't like the cure for depression and stuff like making other people feel happy? Or like, you know, trying to do stuff for other people? I think I've heard that's something you're supposed to do. It's like, you know, if you're feeling bad, make other people feel good, and then that makes you feel better. Just wanted to point that out to any of you that might be going through the same thing Sayori is. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept me from this the entire time that I've known her? Because I'm a guy, and guys don't notice stuff that's not, like, explicitly stated. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. This is not the right thing to say. Just gonna throw that out there. I'm gonna yell at myself. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you better. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Matthew. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I didn't want to be cared. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ha ha! That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone.
I see. I thought it was something like that, but I didn't put all the pieces together.
Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get back closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ha ha ha!
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Matthew. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace.
Ah, Matthew. Sayori.
Sayori. My voice gets higher when I'm emotional, guys. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. I said that before, like, in some other context, right? Making friends was just a bonus. Maybe in the context of cupcakes. I don't remember. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Matthew!
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No! Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Matthew,
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know I care. If you have it in it to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make those feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Sad ...
I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Matthew. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. See, these plans are so easily cancelable. Come on, man. There we go. Maybe I should Oh, she's gonna say no, and I'm gonna listen to her.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't really forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright, I look forward to it. Oh, that's good, because her voice was getting hard. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I don't know. I think if I were in my case, I think it would not be that much harder to think about. But, I don't know. Maybe I would act differently if I were me. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri! Oh, she's wearing a sweater. That's kind of a cute sweater. Purple with tan, or beige, or whatever that is. It's kind of cute.
Ah, thank goodness.
You're a little early. That was the wrong voice. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that, for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it.
Anyway.
See, Sayori got me all messed up. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine.
It's kind of a cool room. Nice computer, double bed, TV, a lot of books. Kind of sparse, but you know, I would like that room. It's cool. Take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. Do you call that clean? Do you see those? They are not. Maybe it's clean, but it's certainly not organized. Like the pillows are on top of the sheets. I don't know. The hanger is just an empty hanger hanging there. Can't see the floor that well, but people's standards are different, I suppose.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. Let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap. That's not her lap, but okay. As if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course.
Well, look at her eyes. It's such a cool expression.
I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess.
Who would do that? For shame. No one would be that despicable. Join literature club stuff just for cupcakes? No.
I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more cupcakes.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag.
I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Or this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? Oh, it sounds very boring. Oh, it's your favorite? Okay, in that case, I'm really interested. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, it can change the mood of the air itself. So you're saying you like make the air happy, sad, or you like, I don't know, it's kind of a double meaning there. I get cake, guys. Sorry, but cake takes priority. It's carrot cake too, which is nice.
Is Matthew even still? Is Garrett even still here?
Oh, I don't know. Let me check. Yeah, he is. Wait, what?
Seems suspicious.
I mean, he's muted. Alright. Back to aromatherapy. Ugh. I want a piece of bite of cake, but then I'll just like be constantly eating it. I assume you guys don't want me to be eating cake while talking about aromatherapy. You can even feel it permeate through your body. That's a little weird. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Yeah, these are all words I picked in my poems. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. I thought this was wooden. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? Oh, it's so boring. I mean, interesting. This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Do you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami? Oh, we're doing origami? I'm terrible at origami. Yeah, I have it over here. Oh, hey, nice. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. That's actually a good idea. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Oh, is that even a laugh? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a giggle, okay. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more real? Well, you just said yesterday that she would be more relaxed, so I mean, I don't know why you're surprised. Why I'm surprised. Or maybe it's just the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Matthew. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, do I have to pick words again? We get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. Oh, that sounds cool. Do we get to see it? Oh, wow. That actually sounds really cool. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Well...
Embarrassed. Stop being embarrassed about everything. It's a knife. What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
That's really cool.
They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this.
Haha. You're laughing at... Oh,
you're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. Take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Matthew, why did you... Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts her finger in my mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. I mean, okay. Okay. I mean, hey. Alright. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Right, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Heather! Did you really just do that?
Now we're even. ... Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be very extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Matthew.
Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? What? Come back! Wait, if you right-click, it goes away. Oh. Now I can see the floor. Nah, not really, I guess. But I can see under his bed. Oh. Why in the world would you want to do that, though? Anyways.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really.
Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Shuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, playing with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, and sunset, and nighttime. Interesting. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Oh, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. Oh, art is boring too. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. So much detail in this game. Like, wow. Ugh. It's relaxing. Sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, or simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. This is true. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya! Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you. Stop apologizing. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Aww. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. I wonder why. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. Did Garrett show her asleep? Garrett, did you just show up for this part?
I've been here the whole time. What are you talking about?
But I mean, unmuted yourself.
Sure. No, I just wanted to one-up John and have both not... never mind. I just noticed that it's funny. John has audio and mic.
Oh.
So how is he listening to it, too?
I don't know. Anyways, almost his...
That's because I'm watching the stream.
Oh.
So, like...
I was wondering. But by the way, yeah, I was watching something with my family, so that's why it was muted.
Yeah, it's
and now I'm done with it.
I was just making a joke, guys. You didn't have to make it all serious and stuff. Stop being Yuri.
I'm sorry, Matthew.
Stop apologizing. Alright. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist and a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah, Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. This is a step up from the chocolate experience, but yeah. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work. Well, ... Yuri thinks to herself. Aw, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Matthew. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Ah, I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Ah, what was that? Sounded like she slapped me. I'm like, ah. But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Oh, snap. So Yuri? Eh? Ah! Hi, Matthew. So Yuri. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Matthew. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Really? Really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. Makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Matthew? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
That's true, Matthew. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me.
I have lots of sympathy. I don't give sympathy to anyone else. I promise, I have lots of sympathy for you.
You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
What now? What? 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 Hold up. Stop right there. Stop. See, well, yeah, okay. Right, there we go. Alright, we're back.
Wait, it's not. Oh, never mind.
Alright, we back.
Wait.
Yeah. No?
What? No, it's still offline. Are you sure it's back?
It says it's back.
Oh, no, now it's back. Yeah.
Okay, it's back. Alright, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else, except, you know, if Yuri or if there's cupcakes, but, you know, other than that, I wouldn't trade it for anything else. I promise. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't. Until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Matthew. I'm really... See, this is the part where you call, at the very least, the school counselor. At the very least. This is the step I should take. Then, this is the part where you get professional help. I mean, you know, obviously the school counselor is professional, but, like, you know, a psychiatrist. This is what you do. You don't be like Matthew, guys. Matthew's an idiot. Matthew is doing the wrong thing right now. No, Matthew, stop it. What are you scared of, Sayori? See, in a game that you're supposed to have like a lot of control over, I feel like I have very little control.
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Ah, right in the feels. Sayori.
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Matthew, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Slide down my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand to my own. Do you remember how I said I'd always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. Professional counseling. I'm going to set up an appointment for you, and we can go together. And that is what you need the most right now.
See, Matthew thought he didn't care for Sayori.
See, there's a difference between, like, prioritizing people.
No, but you're concerned about her.
Yes, I'm concerned. Who wouldn't be concerned?
No.
Okay, see, this is where I'm going to show that I don't care that much.
See, this is why I was like, Sayori, best girl. Cause yeah, this thing like messed with me. Like I'm worse than you, man. I got to this part.
Okay, I knew going in that this game, I tried not to invest myself. I wasn't very good at not investing myself. I think
Just like Sayori with you.
No. Exactly. Everything is hurt.
Anyways.
Nah, I'm not even gonna save. Like, that would be a little too invested, I think. Just remember, Matthew, you can get professional counseling afterwards. So, you know, oh wait, where's that thing? I need someone to send me a note that says you can look at memes afterwards. You're going to crush 4 girls' hearts, but you can look at memes afterwards, so it's okay. Ah! No, that... Dude, she just told you, like hours ago, literally just a few hours ago, that she's had depression her whole life. It's always been bad for her. What you're saying is, it needs to go back to a time when you didn't know about it, so then you can feel good about yourself again. That's not good, man. That's not good. Just, I'm not happy with myself right now. I'm making really poor decisions.
Matthew, take a drink from your water bottle.
Why? What?
I don't know.
Matthew's water bottle Chan is the new best girl.
Oh. It's so sleek. So sleek and pretty. And it comes with a cap. 1 whole cap. It's almost empty though. I'm draining it of its emotions. Consuming them so that I might pass them on to other Chans. I don't know. This is probably like... I mean, it doesn't annoy me. It just... I'm not pleased with this situation, obviously. When? Monica told me the truth. Oh. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. Promise I'll help. Stop saying that! Please, okay? Stop it, Matthew.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through it. Oh, but man, see... Wow. Like, I know exactly what this game is doing. And like... it's doing it so well that it's hard for me to be mad. But like, I still am.
Ha ha ha. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori,
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I can get the answer I need to hear.
Oh, man. Oh, that's... See... I should have read the labels. I am easily disturbed, man. Just... he's gonna haunt me for, like, a few minutes. Like, dang.
And the other
Matthew, that's longer than your lifespan. Attention
Hold
span.
on, what now? What do you know that I don't get?
This game really messes with you.
Whoa!
You got a pacemaker or something?
Natsuki just shows up and stabs me in the back. What?
And the other thing, it feels so right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Matthew. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. I don't want to like take away from the emotion of this scene by trying to replicate her strong feelings right now, so it's up to the viewer to interpret this text in whatever. Oh my gosh!
Did it fall again?
Yeah, I hate that so much.
The game doesn't have jump scares. Matthew's background provides them.
And the worst part is I like have to completely take it down to be able to put it back up. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
So I did that on purpose. That time was to give you an opportunity to replicate this text in the way that you see fit. I'm saving because I don't want to like have to redo all that stuff. Plus this kind of solidifies my choices. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Horse, ... Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Okay, see, and you know, maybe I'm like desperately grasping for anything that'll make me feel better, but I'm suspicious that you can't avoid this. Like, thinking back, I mean, yeah, obviously there's a lot of stuff I could have done to prioritize Sayori, but
you could have told her you loved her too.
I know, but I'm thinking even, I mean, obviously I could be wrong, I don't know, but I'm suspicious that either answer was kind of a lose-lose. I don't know. I think this game gives you the illusion that you have a lot of control, but you don't really. Obviously, the way to test that would be to go back and, you know, do it again. I'm not that invested, but like, it's an interesting thought. It'll help me get to sleep tonight. I couldn't have done anything different. It's not my fault. It's probably Garrett's fault. Or, you know what, I'm guessing I'll be able to be... Well, I'm already mad at Monica, so I'll be able to be more madder at Monica. See,
Why are you mad at Monica?
Well, I mean...
Because you told her something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm mad at Monica for that.
I mean, it all makes sense now. Like, I mean, it doesn't all make sense. It's starting to make sense. Like, because, you know, like I said earlier, I had a couple things spoiled to me. So, like, I kind of see where stuff's heading, and it sort of makes sense. But we'll see. Alright, let's keep getting through this dialogue stuff. Okay. Sayori! I don't know who said that, ... Probably me. I'm left helplessly standing. Which one's my house? This isn't my house. My house looks different. Anyways, why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's something more than I see. There's something more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right by getting her professional counseling. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, which is why I'm going to get professional help, because they're trained to do this sort of thing. Even though I can comfort her, I can do so much more by getting her professional counseling. Do you guys get the point yet? I'm pretty ticked about that. It's just a game, Matthew. Calm down. Calm down. It's just a game. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. What could I possibly do? I don't know. I know these thoughts will continue to plague. Okay, that annoys me maybe more. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sorry will always be my... See, I don't even know that that's true. Like, I don't think either of those options were true, but obviously I'm fine with lying to her. At this point. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. That's not how you... I'm totally missing the point on this. Anyways. It is the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event... Why is that a little too much? Am I really going to overanalyze that? No. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. See, this is what I'm wondering. Could you theoretically end up at a different conclusion than this? Like, could you say, so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival? Or is it set up in such a way that you basically have to end up at
I actually don't
conclusion? Know. Yeah, see that, so that would be, I mean, I think that would, if you could end up differently, I think that would make me feel a lot worse. But I'm confident in my delusions that I couldn't have done anything different. So we're going to go with that. Alright, well, we got to go faster. Got to go fast through this. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Yeah, knowing Monica. Slime bag Monica. Boo. Boo. Matthew, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. You know, actually, her voice is like really appropriate now that I think about it. Huh. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. Must be the one she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, then submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. Wow. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Haha, you should take a little responsibility for her, Matthew. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? Well, that makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry, I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything you said to me. Get out of my head before sure. What's with the % sign up there? That's what I want to know. Well, I mean, okay, obviously that's not the only thing I want to know, nor is it the thing I want to know most. Okay, I think I get the gist of it.
No, you have to read the entire thing out loud.
Garrett, get out of my head. Get out of my head, Garrett. Get out of my head. See, it's this line right here. I think that's... Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. It just stops moving. Oh my gosh. Why did we put this in the pamphlet? What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my... Really? Wow, Matthew, you're so sensitive to the feelings of others. From that, you got the sense that something was wrong. Wow, I am on point. Matthew, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything. There's the understatement of the year. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they have always been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. There are times I wish this wasn't water. I wish it was Sprite, because Sprite tastes better. Isn't that something more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. My heart rate actually is increased. Let me have some cake. That's good cake. I gently open the door.
Good timing, Matthew. Our viewers are like, what's behind that door? And they're like, let me eat some cake.
Oh, that music is gay. What in the blazes? What in the blazes? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Wait, did I say traceback.txt? I just want to remember that. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession, that has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized screams still echo in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gotten her professional help, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. And you know what? Just to prove that, I'm gonna save. That's right, I'm gonna overwrite that save. I'm going to overwrite that save. I don't remember. Oh, I'm gonna overwrite that save. I'm going to overwrite that save. That's right. That's right. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. Well, no, I don't even have anything witty for that. Because it's true. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, never, never. See? That's right. Hopefully there's enough nevers for every overwrite I did. Never, never. I think that was enough, actually. 1, 2, 3. What was there, 5? And. Whoa. What? Huh. Alright, so how do I see that? Should I just keep going? I'm just gonna keep going until I need to do something else. Oh, that music. It's almost as catchy.
You would see them through the you go to Steam, local file,
Files,
and then files, look up the traceback file and stuff.
Steam. Where do you get to local files?
You right click on the game.
Backup game files, properties. There we go. DDLC. Happy thoughts. What? Log. I get the sense this isn't. It's probably not something relevant. Read me. That's nothing useful. Traceback. Uncaught exception occurred. I don't understand this. I'm just a normal gamer. Characters. Sure.
You didn't read the traceback.
I'm trying to find that. Where's the traceback? No, I did read this. It's like a bunch of coding. Oh wait, here we go. What now? So someone deleted moniker. Okay. Let's assume that's enough for now. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Da 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 da. Well, ever onward and keep going and stuff. That's the spirit. Wait.
That's right, Matthew.
I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself, it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content, just getting on, by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. School days is just as ordinary as ever until before I know it. As I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Matthew? How do I know this person? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Whoa. So like those 8 nevers or whatever are to give you a second chance and an 8th chance to like, do you really want to do this? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly, but inside, well, we do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, what did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Matthew, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Just mention cupcakes, please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Matthew, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible. See, this is much less realistic than the cupcakes. Just gonna throw that out there. I gotta get to a stopping point, guys. Let's let something. I don't know what a good stopping point would be at this point. I mean, we reached the end of the game. Yep. Oh, I thought she was talking to me for a second. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. You know, I think I know just the voice to give this girl just kind of a hint I've got. Seems right. Eh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Matthew. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Slightly less girls than I expected, you know. But hey, I'm not judging. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Matthew in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Make cupcakes? Is that what you were going to say? Sorry. I didn't forget about that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Matthew? So at what point do I, like, get my memory back? I mean, not that there's anything I forgot or anything, just, you know, hypothetically. There's a desk, table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Okay. I don't have to do the whole thing over again, right, guys?
No, it's different.
Well, I mean, I know it's different, but it's shorter too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope so. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Matthew, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Is this what I said the first time? I don't remember. Alright. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. AFK. Sorry about that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lights up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how... see, I feel like everything now is just like... The writers are kind of... the creators of the game are just like shoving your face in the foreshadowing. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. That's right, Yuri would. Might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Haha, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up for your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea! How about this? No? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Matthew? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've all reached the most important topic, I've bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Deja vu. Whoa, that's weird. Oh. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Matthew. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against this girl. Dang it, I was hoping for a better truth than that. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed, so if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Matthew? Yeah. Could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, you really just left after all this. I would be super ticked. Matthew, I'm so happy. You can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Matthew, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehehe. Yeah, but I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Oh, right. I'll just need to make most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight.
This would be a decent stopping point.
Yeah, but I gotta read this special poem, but I was just thinking that. Who would click no, and what does that do? I'm tempted.
No, for what?
It says you have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Oh.
Click yes or no. I mean, I would click no, but I really want to read the poem.
You could save and click
No,
no.
you can't save. I'm staring at the dot. Ah!
What is it?
It says I love you. Well, alright, we save here. I don't know. I mean, it didn't. I'm out of water. That's why I'm so unemotional. Ran out of emotion. It like. Okay, but yeah. So that's the thing that was spoiled for me. I knew Sayuri hung herself, and I knew that Monica ended up being kind of evil. So at this point, I mean, really at this point going forward, everything's new to me, so that's cool. But I don't know. I'm not as like concerned as I thought I might be. Which I mean, you know,
Not yet.
well, not yet. But I mean, unless they kill Yuri too, I mean, I don't really care what happens to Natsuki at this point. And I mean, you know, I don't like Monica, but whatever. So I just have to protect Yuri-chan. Protect Yuri-chan. Also, like, the blood licking thing is kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, I have suspicions, but it doesn't seem to be the way the game's going. So.
It's because she's a vampire.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know.
I mean, I'm kidding.
I know. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, well, in that case, double save. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna stop it there. So, Garrett, how many, do you think one more stream and we'll get to the end, or, I mean, what do you think?
Probably one more stream,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, so next stream we'll get to the end of this. See
Most
what
likely.
that's like, yeah. So, alright.
As long as it's a 5-hour stream. No, I'm kidding.
Alright, but yeah, so thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the next time as I save.
We appreciate
Yuri-chan.
follows
Yeah.
on Twitch, or if you're on Instagram.
Garrett feeling.
Oh, Instagram, right? YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, Garrett following all that emotion right now.
Dude, my like before you walked in the door when you were like entering the house,
Yeah.
my heart was thumping.
No, dude,
So much.
like the first time I went into the house, like I knew.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, same with me, definitely.
Yeah.
But what I didn't get the first time, and what John picked up on, is Monica says, you know, when you're at the school, it's like, oh, you really left her hanging this morning, didn't you? I didn't get that the first time, but yeah.
That's awful, man. Alright, anyways. Thanks for watching,
Yeah,
guys.
dude, even the second time, like playing or like watching someone play
Yeah.
that, I was like, you know, Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yep.
Hit that follow button.